Hi friends, Matthew here with Canterbury Farms. Today our crew is having to prepare the nursery for an incoming cold front. They are predicting temperatures to be around 37 degrees, but being in a rural microclimate, those temperatures can dip a little bit lower than that. So we have to do our due diligence and prepare. The product you see us using is a commercial grade freeze cloth. This material is breathable. It allows a certain amount of air to pass through. It does allow light to pass through, so when that sun comes up in the morning, the plants can start photosynthesizing and it also helps raise the ambient temperatures in the tent you've created. It does allow moisture to pass through, which is a big important part because if it collects moisture, it does run the potential of freezing, and if the material you're covering your plants with is touching the foliage and freezes, it will cause damage. Frostproof or frost cloth isn't foolproof. It can cause some damage, but it's going to be minimal compared to some other products like plastic, which never use plastic. If you use plastic, condensation can get caught up underneath it because of the two temperatures fluctuating, and then when the freeze sets in, it can actually freeze that moisture, and then it causes a ton of damage to your plants. So never use plastic, guys. Try to stick with cottons if you're going to use blankets, comforters, or bed sheets. Stick with cotton. Now, if you're going to use cotton material or if you're going to use something else that's fabric, what you're going to want to do is create a little tent. So imagine where the girls are, where they're standing. Those were all bamboo stakes, or if they were some sort of post that you could drape the fabric over. You're going to create like a tent or a teepee, something that's going to insulate the plants. After you do that, you're going to want to do what Alex is doing by he's taking cold hardy plants and stacking them around. But obviously you're not going to have a bunch of plants in pots, but you can use bricks, anything that's heavy, but you want to create this sealed off environment so wind doesn't get up underneath it, doesn't blow off. But also it traps in the most radiant heat as possible. Remember, the earth is releasing heat that it's collected, so it's going to help keep those temperatures under this cloth or the blankets or whatever you use. It's going to keep that temperature from above freezing. It's not going to keep it 60 degrees, but we want to just keep it above freezing. This video, Dawn and I, we are bundling up this Robolini, just to give you an idea of what to do. You want to create like a ghost. If you look at the image in the lower right hand corner, the first image with the bricks, that's going to be more of what you're going for. That allows that warm air from the earth to pass up and keep the center of your plant warm. If the image to the right of that, that's a lollipop. The plants can't radiate their own heat, so that's just going to freeze the stem and the roots, and it doesn't do anything. Keep in mind that we are open during this time. Yes, the nursery is covered. We have to protect our inventory, but as you can see, Danielle is helping one of our wholesale customers. So we are open. We're here to answer questions. If you want to have a landscape design done in the upcoming spring, designers are there. They're ready. It's a great time to sit down and talk with us about your future garden plans, because once spring comes, we do get busy, guys. Thank you.